Have you ever wondered if any of the fallen angels were forgiven? We all know the story of Lucifer, the brilliant archangel who challenged God and was cast out of heaven. His rebellion led to a war that split the heavens and created the concept of hell and demons as we know it. But what if I told you there's another story, one that's been largely forgotten? A story about a fallen angel who found his way back to grace. This is the tale of Sariel, the only fallen angel said to have been forgiven by God. So, who exactly was Sariel? His name itself holds clues, translating to command of God or prince of God. Before his fall, Sariel wasn't just any angel. He was a high-ranking archangel, a watcher, tasked with a sacred duty. Along with other watchers, he was sent to earth to observe and guide humanity. He was known for his wisdom and his role as a teacher, particularly in matters of the spirit. He was also an angel of healing and held knowledge over the movements of the moon, which in ancient times was deeply connected to cycles, emotions, and even magic. The Book of Enoch, an ancient Hebrew apocalyptic text, lists him among the chief archangels, placing him in the same league as Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. He was a guardian, a guide, a celestial being of immense power and importance. His job was to ensure humanity followed the divine path, but as we know, things took a dramatic and unforeseen turn. The fall of the Watchers is one of the most dramatic events in angelic lore. According to the Book of Enoch, Sariel and 200 other Watchers became captivated by the beauty of human women. They descended from the heavens to Mount Hermon and made a pact, vowing to take human wives and have children with them. This was a direct violation of God's law. Angels were spiritual beings, not meant to intermingle with mortals in this way. Sariel's specific transgression was teaching humanity about the course of the moon. This might sound harmless, but in those times, this knowledge was considered forbidden. It was seen as revealing the secrets of heaven, giving humans power over divination and the occult that they were not ready for. This act contributed to the corruption of humanity, leading them away from divine guidance and into forbidden arts. The children born from these unions were the Nephilim, a race of giants who brought chaos and destruction to the earth, ultimately leading to God's decision to send the Great Flood. For this transgression, the Watchers faced a terrible punishment. God sent the archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel to bind them and cast them into a dark abyss, a place of eternal torment, to await the final judgment. The leaders of the rebellion, like Azazel and Semiaza, were made an example of. They were bound hand and foot and thrown into total darkness. It was a grim fate, a permanent exile from the light of God. But Sariel's story takes a different path. While he was part of the rebellion and committed a transgression, various texts suggest his role was more complex. Some interpretations portray him as feeling remorse for his actions. Unlike the others who remained defiant, Sariel's heart was filled with regret for betraying his sacred duty and contributing to humanity's downfall. He wasn't a leader of the rebellion, but a follower who got swept up in the moment. His sin was one of passion and perhaps a misguided desire to share knowledge, rather than a malicious plot to corrupt. This is where Sariel's journey diverges from all other fallen angels. How was he forgiven? The path to redemption wasn't easy. While the other Watchers were condemned to eternal darkness, Sariel's fate was different. According to some traditions, his genuine remorse caught God's attention. He spent eons in a state of penance, his torment not just from divine punishment, but from his own guilt. It's said that the archangel Uriel, the fire of God, was sent not to punish Sariel further, but to act as a guide on his path to repentance. Sariel had to confront the consequences of his actions, understanding the chaos he helped unleash upon the world. He had to prove his loyalty and his change of heart. His journey of atonement involved a profound, internal transformation. He had to let go of the pride and desire that led him astray and fully embrace humility and service to God once more. It was a long and arduous process, a trial by fire for his very soul. Eventually, through his unwavering repentance, Sariel was granted something no other fallen angel received: forgiveness. He was cleansed of his sin and restored to his angelic status. But he was not the same angel he was before. His experience gave him a unique perspective. Having fallen and returned, he understood temptation, sin, and the profound power of mercy in a way that other angels couldn't. This transformed his role in the celestial hierarchy. He was no longer just a watcher or a teacher of heavenly secrets. He became an angel of repentance and redemption. His story serves as a powerful symbol that no one is beyond saving if their remorse is true. He now stands as an advocate for humanity, using his own experience to guide souls who have lost their way back to the light. He teaches that even after making a terrible mistake, the path to forgiveness is possible through sincere regret and a commitment to change. So, what is Sariel's role today? In modern interpretations and spiritual practices, Sariel is often invoked as the archangel of redemption. He is seen as a powerful ally for those struggling with guilt and seeking to make amends for their past mistakes. He doesn't just offer forgiveness, he helps people understand the root of their actions and guides them through the process of self-improvement. He is also still associated with his original domains: healing, wisdom, and the moon. As an angel of healing, he is believed to help mend not just physical ailments, but also spiritual and emotional wounds. His connection to the moon symbolizes his understanding of cycles, emotions, and the hidden aspects of the soul. People call upon him for help in breaking negative patterns, overcoming temptation, and finding the strength to start anew. His story has transformed him from a cautionary tale into a beacon of hope. The story of Sariel is a profound testament to the power of forgiveness and redemption. It challenges the black and white view of good and evil, heaven and hell. It shows us that even celestial beings can make mistakes, and more importantly, that there is always a path back from the darkness if one is willing to take it. Sariel's journey from a high-ranking archangel to a fallen watcher, and finally to a redeemed symbol of hope, is a forgotten epic. It reminds us that mercy is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. While Lucifer's story is one of eternal rebellion, Sariel's is one of ultimate reconciliation. It's a quiet but powerful narrative that has been overshadowed for centuries, but one that holds a timeless message for all of us. What do you think about Sariel's story? Do you believe in second chances, even for a fallen angel? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into forgotten lore, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more hidden stories from history and mythology. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.